Hello everybody and welcome to our channel. Today we are here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
We're so excited to be in Malaysia.
Sedang berada di Malaysia, kami sebenarnya menghabiskan 7 bulan di Kuala Lumpur sebelumnya. Dan kami
We actually spent 7 months in Kuala Lumpur in the past and we missed it
7
so
bulan.
much. KL is such a melting pot of cultures and that's why we love it so much. Unfortunately, it's not super walkable and it's quite spread out. It's pretty huge, so I'm not sure if we're going to be able to see everything we want in just one day, but I'm certain that we're going to have a blast and I can't wait to eat some delicious Malaysian food.
Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Berjumpa lagi dengan saya, Hai Merbat TV. Oke, apa kabar hari ini? Mudah-mudahan kabar daripada teman-teman semuanya, semoga kabarnya sehat selalu, berkah umurnya dan selalu dipermudah segala urusannya oleh Allah. Amin amin ya rabbal alamin. Oke, teman-teman ya, jom di video kali ini kita reaction bareng. Ya, explore lagi teman-teman ya. Tapi ini bukan orang Indonesia, tapi orang pelancong asing. Katakanlah Mat Saleh teman-teman ya. 24 hari exploring in Malaysia Kuala Lumpur teman-teman ya. Apa yang terjadi? Dan mereka mengungkapkan bahwa Malaysia sangat indah, Malaysia sangat nyaman, Malaysia sangat tentram. Wow, kok bisa seperti itu sih teman-teman ya. Oke, biar tidak lama-lama dan tidak membuang masa, jom kita simak bersama-sama. Let's go.
Hello everybody and welcome to our channel. Today we are here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
We're so excited to be in Malaysia.
Sedang berada di Malaysia, kami sebenarnya menghabiskan 7 bulan di Kuala Lumpur sebelumnya. Dan kami
We actually spent 7 months in Kuala Lumpur in the past and we missed it
7
so
bulan.
much. KL is such a melting pot of cultures and that's why we love it so much. Unfortunately, it's not super walkable and it's quite spread out. It's pretty huge, so I'm not sure if we're going to be able to see everything we want in just one day, but I'm certain that we're going to have a blast and I can't wait to eat some delicious Malaysian food. So let's go.
Makanan Malaysia yang lezat. Oke. Oh, nasi kandar. Ih, nasi kandar ini enak teman-teman. Salah satu makanan khas Malaysia adalah nasi lemak dan nasi kandar. Oke. Saya penasaran dengan
As
reaksinya.
always, we decided to start our day off here in Kuala Lumpur with some breakfast. And one of the most popular breakfasts here in the city would have to be roti canai, which originally comes from India, but it is an incredibly popular breakfast here. You can get it stuffed with a couple different things, usually cheese, or in this case, egg. And this is the perfect breakfast item. It's also served with these sides to dip
Wow.
in. You've got some sambal, you've got some dal, and you've also got this gravy here. Now, we came to a place that's really close to where we're staying, and this is technically a nasi kandar place, but most places serve this for breakfast. And of course, you cannot pass up a nice cold teh tarik
Wah,
when you come to Malaysia.
Kalau lagi makan nasi, kalau lagi makan roti canai, jangan lupa teh tariknya. Ini adalah dua makanan yang saling berpasangan, teman-teman ya.
That is so good. And if you don't know what teh tarik is, it just means cold tea because of the way that they pour it into the glass. And it is super sweet, really condensed milk forward, and absolutely delicious.
We also got a hot version of the teh tarik, and I think that's how they usually serve it at these places.
Wow.
This one is so good. This is probably one of the best ones I've ever had because it's so sweet, so condensed milk forward, so yummy. I love it. I missed teh tarik.
But now it is time to dig into this roti, and I cannot wait to have this. We haven't had this in quite a while, so let's pull this apart.
Wow. Langsung dari
Let's dip it
Malaysia
into
loh.
one of these. I think I'm going to start with the sambal. It should be spicy by the look of it. Spicy, a little bit fishy, and absolutely delicious. The egg is nice and fluffy. The roti has kind of a little chew to it, and it's got all these little thin layers, and it's just so satisfying to eat. Like, I feel like this is the perfect breakfast. That gravy is phenomenal too.
What's kind of interesting is there seems to be a specific time when they serve roti. We came here before and they didn't serve it anymore, and they only serve certain things at certain times. So you have to come for roti in the morning. If you want naan bread, you have to come in the evening. It's kind of interesting concept. I'm gonna dip in the dal because I think that's the least spicy.
Roti canai.
That dal is really good.
Zat.
So spicy. And this bread is so nice and chewy. So good.
I always love watching them make these rotis because they kind of flip it around and slam it down on the flat top and stretch it out, and it's just like a little show. This one is absolutely delicious. We haven't had many, if any of these, since we've come back to Kuala Lumpur, and this is something that we used to get for breakfast all the time. So this feels super nostalgic, especially drinking it with this tea. I cannot wait to continue exploring KL today and trying some more of our old favorites.
This is so delicious, and this brings back so many memories because when we first came to Kuala Lumpur 8 years ago, this was the first dish we ever had, the first dish in Malaysia. Because we were staying at a hotel and there was one of these places right at the corner. And every time I see a metal plate now, it reminds me of that. It reminds me of the spices hitting my throat. It reminds me of Malaysia. I just love it.
Saya sangat menyukainya. Gila, Malaysia memang selalu terbaik bagi pelancong barat, teman-teman ya. Petronas
We have
Twin
now
Tower.
come here downtown in Kuala Lumpur to visit what would have to be the most iconic building or buildings here in the city, and that would be the Petronas Twin Towers. Now, these are the tallest twin towers in the entire world. They stand at 452 meters, and I think they were completed in
Iya, menara gambar di dunia tertinggi adalah Malaysia, teman-teman ya. Karena gak ada menara gambar di seluruh dunia selain Malaysia. Dan tertinggi di Malaysia.
1998. They're actually connected by a little bridge, and you can go up and visit them, but that costs money, so of course we're not going to do that. But just coming down here downtown to admire them is 100% worth it because this whole area is just super nice. And that's something that we really like about KL. You kind of have these urban areas, all these tall skyscrapers, but then you have these nice green spaces that straight up look like a rainforest. The whole area surrounding these buildings is this beautiful garden. And that's one of the reasons why we love coming down here. It's just stunning.
And this park is so clean, and just generally the city center of Kuala Lumpur just looks like a really modern city. It's like so modern. I feel like it even got more modern in the last 7 years. It just looks so sleek and pristine. They have like little water pools here, water fountains. And if you're in Kuala Lumpur for a bit longer as well, like you should also come here at night, because at night everything's lit up. I think they even have a light show. That's usually when we used to come here, and it's just a little bit of a different experience. And yeah, I just love this.
Kagum pastinya ya.
I'm just amazed again.
One of our favorite things about Kuala Lumpur is how diverse it is. I think 48% of the population is Malay, then 40-something are Chinese, and then are Indian, and then the rest a mix of other cultures. And of course that reflects in the food. So we're going to try to have a little bit of everything in this video today. Maybe some Malay food, some Chinese, and some Indian. Because honestly, that is why we come to cities like this, to eat the delicious food. And there is plenty of delicious food here in Kuala Lumpur.
I do think that Kuala Lumpur is quite underrated. I think when foreigners come visit the side of the world, they usually go to Bangkok or Ho Chi Minh City or Hong Kong and all those other places. But Kuala Lumpur is usually not on their list. But it's so amazing.
Biasanya tidak ada dalam daftar mereka, tapi Kuala Lumpur sangat menakjubkan. Saya suka bagaimana semua budaya yang berada ini. Berbeda ini.
I love how there's all these different cultures. It makes it so interesting. It's so easy to navigate. Everyone speaks English. It's just such nice weather and so tropical. And I just love it. I feel like it shouldn't go under the radar like that. People should come here more.
I feel like it makes us seem totally ignorant, but we knew absolutely nothing about Malaysia before we moved here initially. We kind of just moved here because we knew that we could get affordable rent. But then the more we looked into it, it sounded like an amazing place. And when we came here, we absolutely fell in love. And that's why we are so happy to be back here, because this is easily one of our favorite cities in Asia.
I know I said the weather is amazing here, but while it's sunny, it is boiling. It is so boiling. I feel like I'm going up in flames. Whew. So we decided to quickly come back to our apartment to freshen up, because Kuala Lumpur is absolutely boiling, and I think we would die if we just stayed outside for hours.
And while we are here, we just want to let you know that we finally booked our next destination, which will be Japan. And honestly, we didn't even think we were going to be able to show you Japan this time around because it's quite expensive, but we did manage to find a great deal on both a flight and an Airbnb.
And we know a lot of our viewers are on a budget like us and always on the lookout for cheap flights and hidden gems. And that's why we really wanted to show you this cool platform that we discovered called RatePunk Flight Deals. It's not a booking site, it's more like a personal flight deal finder that runs 24/7.
Here's how it works. You set your main airport and RatePunk automatically alerts you about the best round-trip deals. The algorithm scans price drops and compares fares in real time.
If you're not actively planning a trip, you'll get updates on the best savings. This is perfect if you're flexible like us.
We think this platform can really save you some money. When we were browsing, we saw crazy deals for way less than we expected, which opens so many doors to cool destinations. Sometimes you can save more than 85% on certain flights. That means hundreds of dollars in potential savings. And with our link, you can save 70% off your membership for the first year, which makes it just $23.99. And the way we see it, that's probably less than what we'd spend on an airport meal for the both of us.
So if you're planning your next trip or even just looking for inspiration, definitely
Especially if you're going to a mall, and sometimes they're even air conditioned, but the most important thing is that they give a little bit of shade, which you definitely need here in Kuala Lumpur because the sun is like a ball of fire that just roasts you alive here. Like, it's so strong here.
Oh, bersih ya. Bukit Bintang ini kota hidup lah. Bisa kita katakan demikian ya.
So here in the kind of Times Square of Kuala Lumpur, there's this little market and they have a kombucha stand. I love kombucha. And this one's lychee flavor. That is so nice, so cold. And it tastes legit. This is yummy.
For my little treat, I got this weird little marshmallow ice cream, which was the stand next to Ani's kombucha stand. And she took out this little dinosaur torch and torched the marshmallow. You get a couple different flavors, but I decided to go for pistachio. I don't even like marshmallow that much, but this was just too cute.
Roti apa ini?
It smells delicious though.
It really does.
Oh. Oh. That's actually delicious.
Sedap.
Pistachio ice cream is actually probably one
Sedap
of Ani's
ini.
favorites. So I think she's really gonna like this. And actually that toasted marshmallow on top is really good. It reminds me kind of eating a s'mores. Oh, and it's got these cute little eyes too. What a cute little snack.
Kayak es krim ya, ice cream.
Kind of weird to bite into ice cream though. The marshmallow is so nice. It has this perfect toasted flavor. I feel like I haven't had good marshmallow like this forever because I don't like cold marshmallow, but this is just like really yummy. Good choice.
After trying every single sample that they possibly had, Ani decided to get passion fruit. That's really good. You can definitely taste the passion fruit, but this is a legit kombucha. Kind of has that vinegary taste, but with this nice cold ice, it is so refreshing.
Oh,
It is
dingin.
roasting.
Betul
And the stand is
dingin.
called Bucha. I assume they
Bucha.
probably have a store as
Kombucha.
well. And they were so friendly. And the way I know this is legit kombucha as well is there was a SCOBY, I think that's what it's called, in one of the sample cups in my mouth. But I guess it's edible. So yeah, this is real kombucha. And sometimes I feel kombucha from like stores is like more like soda, and this one is legit.
The area we are in right now is actually called Bukit Bintang, and this is the downtown posh area that kind of reminds us of Times Square in New York or Dundas Square in Toronto. There's lots of these big billboard advertisements everywhere in posh shops, malls. It's just really nice down here. When we first
bersih loh.
moved to KL, we actually lived in kind of a more suburban area, so we didn't even know this existed until like a couple of weeks into living here. And when I thought of Malaysia, when I thought of Kuala Lumpur, I didn't really know that this existed, but it's really cool and it's just really nice to come down to a spot like this, maybe do some shopping or get some good food.
As Brandon said, a lot of people come here to shop. There are quite a few malls. One of the big ones is Pavilion Mall, and just in general, Kuala Lumpur has so many malls, probably because it's so hot. I read that Malaysia has 1,300 malls, and apparently that's a lot. I don't really know, because the overall population in Malaysia is just over 30 million. So I guess Malaysians really like to shop.
Suka berbelanja. Wah, bersih, kota hidup.
So we just took public transit to our next destination because we're going to Chinatown. And it was super easy. We took the MRT, I think the train was called KGL. It was only 140 ringgit. So I don't even know, that's like 25 cents or 30 cents. And it was very clean, very convenient, super cool and amazing, but it's this hot. And yeah, we remember public transit being quite complicated in Kuala Lumpur because there's different companies. Sometimes you have to switch from one to the other. We just took one line. So this was the easiest thing in the world. Yeah, definitely recommend. We used to take just Grabs, but they have gotten a little bit more expensive. So if you come to Kuala Lumpur, you should definitely take public transit.
Ayo.
Since I didn't get
Kita
to drink
berlibur
earlier,
ke
I'm actually going to
Malaysia.
grab myself a coffee from this Old Town White coffee stand. It's this robotic stand, obviously, that makes coffee. And Old Town White coffee is actually from Ipoh, and we plan on actually going to Ipoh in a future video, so stay tuned for that.
Sudah
So what I
otomatis
want-
ya.
They're famous for their white coffee, but that
Gila,
one is
keren.
sold out. So I'm going to get their iced hazelnut white coffee. Let's see how a coffee from a robot tastes.
Oh, ini kopinya ya.
Pretty bad. I think this machine is broken because this tastes like straight up water. It doesn't taste like coffee at all. Yeah, this is terrible.
Beda.
I think I'm gonna have to get a real Old Town coffee at some point.
So robots should not replace us yet.
No, not yet.
Nah,
It's so
ya.
hot we had to make a stop at 7-Eleven, and I got this drink, 100 plus, I think. It's Malaysian. It's one of those sports drinks because we need to replenish our minerals and sodium and all that because we're melting away. So good with a glass of ice because you can get that there too.
So good.
Really refreshing.
Enak roti ya.
and I might
very
survive
good
this
gitu
one.
kan lah. Cuy.
We've now come to the Petaling Street Market here in Chinatown, which basically is all of the
Petaling Street loh. Ini juga tempat favorit ini.
touristy goods that you could possibly want. They sell t-shirts, they sell bags, they sell perfume, all sorts of things. And they also sell food, which of course is the reason we are here. So we're just gonna walk around, see what there is, and yeah, maybe get something to eat.
Ih, pasarnya loh, luas, besar, bersih. Difasilitasi oleh negara. Top
We popped
Malaysian.
into one of these little side streets here at the market, and we found ourselves some curry laksa. Now, if you don't know what laksa is, it is a soup that is extremely popular here in Malaysia. It usually has a coconut-based broth. Sometimes it's kind of fishy, but it depends on the type. It can also be very spicy. This one looks incredibly delicious. It's got bean sprouts, it's got tofu, I think it's got fish cake, maybe tofu skin. There's so much in here. It smells so good. I cannot wait to try this. Let's try
So
the broth
good.
first.
Pokoknya makan terus ini di Malaysia.
It tastes like peanuts. It tastes like a peanutty coconut broth. Oh, that is so good. Let's see what these noodles are like. So I think a noodle is mee in Malaysian. I don't know. Let's see. They're egg
Mantap.
noodles. That is so good. They still have a nice chew. The broth really sticks to it, so you get that like kind of peanutty curry taste. Let's try this random thing in here. It's either tofu skin or maybe pork skin. Fat. I don't even know.
Ih. Bisa
I don't know
makan-makan
what
ini,
this is. It
mantap.
could be pork skin. It could also be tofu skin. It's really hard to tell. I don't know what's in this, but it is absolutely delicious.
Smells so good. Oh yeah, that's so good. It's probably one of the best laksas I've had. But it's really spicy. It burns my throat. There's also a bit
Keren.
of meat.
Char siu.
Yeah. I think unfortunately I can't eat a lot of the broth because that's the spicy part.
Review makanan loh,
The noodles are yummy.
ceritanya.
They're not very chewy though. They're a little bit soft, but still very delicious. The meat's good.
Tap.
Same thing. Not super soft, not super hard. Yummy. Let's try this.
That looks like
Is this like tofu skin?
Pelan-pelan kak.
tripe.
Oh yeah. Honestly, it's still pretty nice. I don't really like tripe, but I need this. So this is definitely a top-notch laksa bowl. Simon's crying.
I flick curry in my eye. Oh, it's so good though.
I think you did the same thing in Thailand, actually.
I did.
Kayak bazar, tapi pasar gitu.
We
Gondrong.
got a little Chinese snack, and it's this kind of pork jerky.
Oh, deng-deng
This is
banget.
called the pork slice, and it's this really sweet, I guess, dried pork. Yeah. It smells so good.
Wow.
It's kind of like a cured pork, kind of like bacon.
Just tastes like the sweetest, sugary, candy pork jerky. I love this so much.
There's a Petaling night market that we
I
used to
love
go
you
to,
so
and we
much.
used to get this there, and it's absolutely delicious. It's so sticky and sweet. It smells incredible. Ooh, it reminds me of like a sweet, chewy piece of ham or something like that, like Canadian back bacon. So good. We were originally only gonna get one slice, but he upsold us a little bit, convinced me.
Lancha.
And honestly, one slice isn't really enough because this is delicious. But he did toss in this extra little pork coin for 2 ringgit, so pretty good deal. This is even better.
Sedap loh.
This is so good.
I think this is a chicken one. I think this was called chicken golden coin or something. I wanted this because since it's a coin, I think maybe it's gonna make us rich.
Bring us good luck.
This is a lot sweeter, and this one is more minced.
Tapi
They have
sayang
pork
itu
mince slice as well.
B2 ya.
I think I like that one better. I think I like the mince one better. That's cheaper than the pork slice. So yeah, this is definitely gonna make me lucky.
Wow, cantik-cantik rumahnya. Ini mungkin di akhir tahun ya teman-teman ya, ada seperti ini kalau di Malaysia.
Since it is hot as balls outside, we decided we need to take a quick break. So we came into this place called the Rex Cultural Center, which apparently has a cinema, it's got an art gallery and all these different stores, and also a bar. But we got ourselves a Carlsberg. One thing to keep in mind when you come to Malaysia is that a large portion of the population is Muslim, so alcohol can be a little bit more expensive compared to Vietnam or Thailand. This beer was $5 for a bottle, which isn't terrible, but I feel like sometimes in Vietnam we could get beers as cheap as like $1 or $2, so quite a bit more expensive, but worth it. Cheers.
Tap.
On a super hot day like today, this is just extremely refreshing. Can't wait to just chill and relax.
He can't even talk anymore.
I can't. I literally can't.
Yeah, we actually ran into this place by accident. It's supposed to be this like really cool arts and cultural center. There's all these different food stalls. I don't know. A lot of them are closed right now. I don't know if they're open at night. But yeah, it looks kind of like this urban, cool place. Maybe like a hipster place. I don't know.
Koleksi nih ya.
Yeah, I don't think Kuala Lumpur is necessarily a place that has a lot of these things.
Oke, teman-teman semuanya, itulah video reaction hari ini. Amazing. Apa-apa di Indonesia selalu, di Malaysia selalu ada. Dan rakyat Malaysia terbuka, tidak bising, pokoknya enak di Malaysia. Oke, buat teman-teman yang suka dengan video ini, silahkan bantu dengan cara menekan tombol like, komen, dan share. Ya, saya tidak bisa terlalu banyak mengomentari dan memberikan masukan, cukuplah teman-teman saja. Baik, kita akhiri dan ketemu di next video berikutnya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.